Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the recently released Resident Evil trailer from the upcoming movie, of course. I've not seen this at all at this point, but I have been looking up a bit about the movie and what we can expect from it. It's directed by Zach Cregger, who did Barbarian and Weapons. Weapons was fantastic. Barbarian I still haven't seen, actually. I keep meaning to, but it's one of those ones I had the story of it spoiled before I got to watch it, so it kind of put me off watching. Anyway, I digress. And from what I understand, this doesn't include any characters from the game itself. It's a complete standalone story, but I believe it happens at the same time as the outbreak in Raccoon City, so I think it runs alongside Resident Evil 2, though in a different part of the city. I think this guy's a medical courier or something like that. But we're going to go through that. I've got some details up that we'll go and have a look at afterwards as well. But for now, let us go through the trailer. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Exciting.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone. Hello?
Yes, we're sorry.
Yeah, Weapons was great. Really enjoyed that. Yes, and Barbarian, which I haven't seen, as I've already stated.
Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but some things have happened. I'm in like a seriously messed up situation right now.
I shouldn't be pausing it, but I like that little bit there of opening up the drawers, looking for stuff is so reminds you of playing the game.
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again. I just wanted you to know. I love you.
Not a lot. Okay. We'll take that back. We'll have another little look. Okay, so first impressions. Now, I've seen a few things online of people talking about this, and they're already kind of against it. I've got mixed feelings about it myself. It's like, why can't you just do a proper version of the stories that we know and love? However, this does look, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I really like that opening bit where you've got them opening up the drawers and getting the shotgun, looking for ammo, that sort of thing. Very, very reminiscent of playing the games, trying to get the keys off the corpse, gets moved away. We had a few kind of, looks like mutants there, the big tank-like creature in the sewer system. It looked like we had a multi-limbed kind of... Let's just go back through some of this again. Let's go through it again.
Hello?
So kind of somewhat reminiscent of the garage scene at the beginning of Resident Evil 2, of course. Out of town,
hello?
Coming in, finding out what's going on, and everything's gone to shit.
Yes, we're sorry.
Phone lines are down. Something's obviously going wrong. I say the phone line was down, obviously, and get through to his girlfriend or
Babe,
trying to
look,
call her.
I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but some things have happened.
That's a cool shot. I really like that. Kind of elements of Walking Dead to it as well. There you go, opening up all the drawers.
I'm in like a seriously messed up situation
really cool.
right now.
Actor doesn't seem too bad. Something's grabbed him. I wonder what that is. Is it a liquor?
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
That's kind of interesting. Quite an interesting mutant. See, that's odd. That bit was quite odd. It's a cool look, but what it has to do with Resident Evil. Especially the legs coming out. Yeah, the legs you got right up at the top there. That's kind of an odd sort of thing. Unless, of course, this is actually there was a multi. Actually, that's what I was getting to, wasn't it? When we get here, looks like we've got. Well, there's something being born. That's kind of a cool resident. You know, that's kind of a cool scene there as well. I don't know if that's it. Don't know if this is in the hospital. An army of undead coming after him. So yeah, we got a multi-limbed. Damn, man.
I just wanted you to know.
Okay, that's a bit of a better view. So yeah, we got this multi-limbed creature here. Maybe that is what was coming out of the door there. So that could be kind of cool. What was that? What would that kind of remind me of? I'm trying to think of what... I might be thinking of Silent Hill 2, actually. Which I've been playing through on the channel recently. So subscribe. So, yeah. It looks like we... Yes. And then we got something being born there. It looks kind of... It looks like a human baby, but... God damn it, Ben. I always get things wrong. Yep, something being born there. I mean, these are very quick edits, so obviously they don't want to give away too much on this first trailer. I think this is the first trailer, from what I understand. But so something being born there, and all these jumping off the roof.
Love you.
I mean, I got to say, I think it looks kind of cool. I'm definitely going to watch it. Maybe it's a good thing that it is separate from all the other stories, because now that I think about it, there has been a few efforts where they've tried to tell the stories of the characters in the game, and of course the Mila Jovovich movies. I mean, they got nothing to do with Resident Evil at all, other than the sort of, you know, outfits and stuff that they were wearing. They're very little to do with any of the characters, really. But yeah, I think it actually looks really quite good. Like I said, the actor seems pretty cool. Doesn't seem annoying, which is always a good start. Zach Cregger has got a good history. He knows a lot about horror. He's done 2 really solid horror movies already. So yeah, maybe the idea that we've got a separate one that's running concurrent with Resident Evil 2, it could be quite interesting. Let's have a look at some of the facts that we've got here. So yeah, it's there we go. That's the scene there again, blocking them out. I kind of like that. That's kind of got an 80s 90s vibe to it. I know that's just the grain of the image there, kind of quite a low res shot, but it's I kind of like the look of that. So yeah, so it's going to premiere on September 18th. Austin Abrams stars as a medical courier. So is Austin Abrams, is that, and it says Austin Abrams here, is that the character name, or is that the actor name? I don't wish to be ignorant, but yeah, the film features an original story set during the Resident Evil 2 events. So that's really cool. Does it say much else worth looking at? So Resident Evil follows a medical courier named Bryan. So Abrams is the actual actor's name for it, who unwittingly finds himself in an action-packed non-stop race for survival as one fateful, horrifying night collapses around him in chaos. Cregger told IGN in April of 2026 that though the film takes place alongside the events of Resident Evil 2, it's an entirely original tale. I like to think that everything that's going on in the police station could be happening in this world. This is just another dude on another mission on the other side of town, and what's going on with him. I kind of like the idea of that. I do like the idea of that. It's not canon in that I'm not using the same characters, but it's canon in that it lives in the actual day of reckoning in Raccoon City. So yeah, this is all based on that initial outbreak in Raccoon City when everything kicks off. Cregger described the actor's leading role as an avatar. would you believe it? And that he's just a normal guy. He's not particularly good at combat in any way, shape or form. He's athletic, but he's not an athlete. He's just a guy. He's just a good-natured, hapless dude who gets sucked into a nightmare. And so it was really fun to just think, how would I react authentically if I saw a mutant dog attack me? So is there going to be mutant dogs then? Is that a reveal? What would that gamut of emotion look like? And Austin's just so fun to watch. He's perfect for it. So the Resident Evil cast also includes Cherry, who plays a hospital scientist, and Reese, an ex-military character. We've got another article here as well saying that it doesn't look like the games, it looks better. I got to admit, I did like the look of it. I did like the look of the trailer. I thought that was pretty damn good. It certainly looks a lot grittier and darker than the Mila Jovovich movies, which they're not good. I remember watching that first Resident Evil film when it came out. It's not a bad film necessarily. It's just not a good Resident Evil film. Do you know what I mean? I had such high expectations for that, and it just, oh my God, it sucks. So I'll be interested to see what turns up in that. So we got the tank-like creature in the subway, not the subway, in the sewers. That could be quite an interesting one. We got that multi-limbed creature. As I said, I think that's what's coming through the door. Great. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Like I said, I've seen a few people online sort of saying that this is just going to be another shit film. I got to admit, I'm quite excited for this one. I like the look of it. It looks really dark and gritty and a bit more realistic, if that makes any sense for this sort of a thing. But yeah, cool. Very excited to see it. I'll definitely react to more trailers of this as they come out. In the meantime, for anyone who's new to the channels, I just scratched my ear. I've been playing through a ton of the Resident Evil games, and as well as other games. My next Resident Evil playthrough is going to be Resident Evil 2, the original. I was playing Resident Evil 1.5, and I was going to continue it, but my God, I've had some issues getting that thing running again, and it's just not worth it. It crashes all the time. So next one I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 2 original, and then we'll be continuing through the original games from there. I've got Silent Hill 2 Remake I'm still playing through, Dead Space, which I'm playing through. I should return to Alien Isolation, though that has been annoying me a bit. Alien Isolation 2 has been announced as well, or I think we had a reveal trailer for that. There wasn't much to look at. I did actually see the trailer, and I was thinking of doing a video for it, but I thought there wasn't actually much to break down in it. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, go watch some of the other stuff. And yeah, plenty of Resident Evil stuff and horror game related toot. I couldn't think of a way to finish. I'll see you later.